Hi everyone, in this video we're going to look at the items that are releasing with MAC's Core Holiday 2012 collection, and that color collection is called Glamour Daze. And this collection will be in stores on the 25th. It's already available on maccosmetics.com and through nordstrom.com. There is a separate video for the gift sets and kits that are available through MAC's other holiday collections, mainly the Fabulousness collection, and so I will put a link to that video in the description box and in this video somewhere, so if you're interested in those gift sets, please make sure to go check those out. And as always, I will have full photographs and detailed reviews for you on all of these colors and items at allurabeauty.com if you would like to know more specifics about the quality of the items. If you still have questions after watching this video and reading those reviews, I would be happy to answer them. Just put them in the comment section below, or you can put them on the post at allurabeauty.com. Alright, let's take a look at these products. First up are 8 new Extra Dimension miniature-sized eyeshadows. So these are all new shades, but as you can see, compared to a regular-sized Extra Dimension eyeshadow, these are much smaller. And these are $19.50 each. And they do contain a little less product, so it's only 50 cents less, but you do get a smaller amount of the eyeshadow. Here is a Natural Flirt, Divine Blue, Ready to Party, Tall, Dark, and Handsome, Stylishly Merry, Evening Gray, Round Midnight, and Stolen Moment. First is a Natural Flirt, which is a soft peachy nude color. It's good pigmentation, has a slightly white cast frost finish. Doesn't really need it, but I'll add a second layer just to show you. Second is Divine Blue, which is a mid-toned aqua shade. Doesn't have the vibrancy on the first layer that you see in the pan. Here is a second layer of the color. So still translucent, but you get medium vibrancy from the shade. Ready to Party is a pale lilac color. This one has pretty disappointing finish on it, even though I made sure to coat the brush with the shade. So I'll keep layering it so it'll show up. Here is layer 2. And this was my favorite in terms of looking at the color in the pan, because it looked like a almost duochromed light lilac pink shade, but it really doesn't translate onto the skin. I'm going to add a third layer now. Of course, these shades will become more vibrant, and especially the duochrome shade like this will have a different effect if you, for example, put it over a black base or even a white base. Fourth is Tall, Dark, and Handsome, which is a black color with pearl. Again, decent color payoff. The finish is slightly translucent. Is the shade built up a little bit. As you can see, these are all frosty colors. Here we have Stylishly Merry, which is a mid-tone dusty violet color. Improves a lot with 2 layers of the color on the skin. Much more vibrant and even. Next is Evening Gray, which is a steel silver color. Pretty good color on this one. Then we have Round Midnight, which is a dark burgundy color. So work it into the skin a little bit to get a smooth layer. And Stolen Moment, which is a dark taupe color. Really good pigmentation for this shade. So there you have the last 4 colors. Again, all shimmery finishes and pretty good color for these. Next up are the Kohl Power Eye Pencils, which are $16.50 each. There are a total of 4 colors in this collection. All of them are re-promoted colors. I'm showing you two of them because I don't have them, and they're less prominent and less popular, and they are colors that are harder to get your hands on. So Raven and Feline are pretty common colors that are included in collections, and it's pretty easy to get your hands on them, whereas the two colors I'm showing in this video, Orpheus and Mystery, are a little less difficult to get your hands on. Here's Orpheus and Mystery. Orpheus is described as an intense black with gold pearl. I would actually just describe it as a deep gold shade. It's not really black. And Mystery is described as an intense black with green pearl. And as you can see, this color goes onto the skin nothing like what you see in the actual pencil, which is really surprising. But it is a very deep hunter green color with sort of a black base. And then we have three new fluid line colors. These are $16.50 each. This shade is Catch My Eye, Little Black Bow, and Feminine Edge. I'm going to apply these with a flat brush. You can use these as bases or as eyeliners. And this color is Catch My Eye, which is a cool taupe gray with pearls. Here is Little Black Bow, which is a charcoal with dazzling pearl, and Feminine Edge, which is a pink mauve with dazzling pearl. And this color, all of these colors have fairly large glitter particles, so they're not going to be, well, they might not be as smooth on the line for use as an eyeliner. You might want to use them more as a base, and the pink color especially doesn't have as much of an underlying pigment running through it. It has mostly these silver and pink shimmer particles. There are three new blush colors with this collection. These blushes are $22 each, so more expensive than a regular MAC blush. Here is I'm the One, Easy Manner, and Small Vanity. Swatched heavily just to show you the color, here's I'm the One, which is a mid-tone blue-pink. Easy Manner, this is a light dirty peach color. And Small Vanity, which is a dusty rose tan shade. And these are all satin formula blushes. So they're not completely matte, they do have a small bit of sheen to them. Here is one layer of I'm the One. So you get really good color. This vibrant bubblegum pink shade. Here's what it looks like if you apply 2 layers. Just building up the density of the color there. And 3 layers. And this is one of the very few times where what I saw in the promo photos is lived up to by the quality of the shade and the color. So I'm really happy to see that, because this was the color and the shade and the product that really caught my eye most in this entire collection. Here's one layer of Easy Manner. This is a light dirty peach shade, so it's close to your skin tone. It actually does have good pigmentation, but because it's close to skin tone, it's harder to see on the skin. Here's what 2 layers looks like. And 3 layers. So you get a nice gradation of the intensity of the color. You can certainly build it up or keep it sheer. Here's one layer of Small Vanity, which has very strong color even on the first layer. This is a dusty rose tan shade. 2 layers, and I can't really see anyone needing more than 2 layers, but I will show you 3 just to stay consistent. Here's 3 layers. And because the shade already has great color payoff and pigmentation, there's not as much of a difference between these three types of application. Two of the Extra Dimension skin finishes are also re-promoted with this collection. They originally came out with the, I think, in Extra Dimension collection, so I've already reviewed those and shown you full photos. I will put the relevant links in the description box for you to see. Here are the three new lip gloss shades. These are $16.50 each. There are two more colors promoted with this collection, but again, they are not new colors, they are re-promoted colors, and that's Pink Fade and Flight of Fancy, and you can actually see those shades on the blog if you search for them. I have reviewed them in the past. For the new colors, we have Impossibly Sweet, Talk Softly to Me, and Deliciously Demure. And these lip glosses come with doe foot applicators. Here is Impossibly Sweet, which is a sheer soft pink with multi-dimensional pearls. It's clear at its base and it has kind of goldenish pink pearls in it. We have Talk to Me Softly, which is a light, creamy, Max says coral pink, but really I think it's just a light, slightly dusty pink shade, translucent. And Deliciously Demure, which is a soft, cool brown with pearl. And last are the 5 lipstick colors. These are $16.50 each, and all of these are new and limited edition colors from what I can tell. Here we have Glamour Daze, Beauty, Dramatic Encounter, Innocence, and Outrageously Fun. Glamour Daze is a mid-tone creamy plum color. I would say it's more of a mauve shade, even though Max says it's a plum. This is a cream sheen finish and lacks a little bit of softness. Second is Beauty, which is a pale, very cool toned pink. This is a glaze formula. Probably going to be too light for a lot of skin tones, might make you look ghostly. Dramatic Encounter, which is a deep purple. It's an amplified finish. Innocence, which is a soft coral. In the tube, this reminded me of Lollipop Loving, but on the skin it's much more coral. And this is a frost finish. And last is Outrageously Fun, which is a cream sheen finish, a mid-tone magenta violet color. Alright, so there you have all 5 shades, and they all do have good to great pigmentation on them. Alright, so there you have MAC's Glamour Daze collection. My thoughts on the quality of the products from the initial swatches. The eyeshadows, they were good. They don't have the most opaque or smooth finishes, so I'd probably give them a B, B+ overall. I do really personally like the formula. I like the high intensity shimmer finish that you get without it being chunky or glittery, but some people will want more opaque, dense, and vibrant color out of them. The lipsticks, I also like that you have great color, a nice range of different tones and colors to them. That first cream sheen formula lipstick that we looked at, Glamour Daze, wasn't as soft and creamy as I wanted it to be, but that may just be a temperature thing. The lip glosses, I mean, I'm never really a huge fan of the lip gloss formula. It doesn't really do much for me, but for a standard lip gloss, they are nice. The fluid lines, I feel like the size of the glitter particles in the fluid lines make them more appropriate for using on the lid as a base as opposed to really smooth, opaque eyeliners, but you can still use them as eyeliners. The Kohl Power Eye Pencils, again, I'm not the hugest fan of them. I wish that they were a little softer and creamier. That said, there are certainly much stiffer, drier formulas out there that really tug and pull at the skin, and MAC's Kohl Power Eye Pencils don't tug too much at the skin. Hands down, the standout product in this collection, in my opinion, are the blushes. They are all pigmented, they're smooth, they give a gorgeous finish to the skin that isn't matte but isn't glittery or shimmery, just has a very lovely sheen to the skin. You can add one layer just to have more of a translucent finish, or you can definitely make them really intense by adding 2 or 3 layers. And of the 3 colors, my favorite is I'm the One, which looked stunning in the promotional photos, and like I said, as is rarely the case but is the case for this color in this collection, the color I'm the One was everything that it looked to be in those promotional photos. So I'm really happy and glad that I get to say that, because I often don't get to say that when I'm reviewing these collections. And not just from MAC, but any sort of collection. Almost all the time the promotional photos are more than what you really get in real life. Alright, please let me know what your experience is with these products, what you liked and didn't like, if you got your hands on any of these colors. Feel free to share any of your thoughts in the comment section below or on the blog at allurabeauty.com. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video, and I will see you soon in the next one.